In New York, where dreams are made of, there's nothing you can't. What are you doing?
What? I think she was commonly referring to Tate's Bakeshop from Hampton, New York.
This guy can't trust you with a camera. Yes, we're very excited. Today we are reviewing Tate's Bakeshop.
I've heard a lot about this. I have never tried them in my life, so I am super excited about that.
I think these are gluten-free too, aren't they?
Yeah, the one you have gluten-free. So,
gluten-free
guys, welcome back to Shoopy Snacks. I'm Shoopy, of course. This is Crystal.
Hey, guys.
And like you've heard, we've sung about Tate's Bakeshop. We're doing it. We're reviewing it.
Oh my gosh. So I have heard a lot about these from a few of my friends that are gluten intolerant, and they just say it's amazing. It's the best cookies. So I love cookies.
Yeah.
I love to eat them. I love to smell them. So I'm very excited to try these. You just never know with gluten-free cookies.
Yeah, so today we got one regular bag and then we have one gluten-free bag. So we'll taste the difference, see how good they are. Maybe they're the same. I have no idea. So we'll check that out. But
signature thin, crispy cookies combining the best of ingredients and a passion for baking.
Wow.
Oh my God, wow. Sorry. It's a passion of mine to eat. And it's a passion of mine to eat cookies.
That's right. So to get started, guys, this came up with Kathleen King. So she was a lady, when she was 11 years old, she was making cookies at her farm in the Hamptons and selling them on the roadside. Wow. So this all started back when she was only 11 years old. So from 11 all the way through high school and college, every summer she would make cookies and sell them out at the farm stand on the road. And it became so popular that she was just making, a few $1,000s during the summertime, which was a bunch of money. This is back in the 70s, 60s and 70s. And, her parents were behind her. They were encouraging her, like, hey, you got to go make your own money, do your own thing. So she'd be in the kitchen for like 10 hours a day during the summertime when all the other kids are playing around doing something else, making cookies. So from there, when she was about 21, she opened her own bake shop. And again, this was called Kathleen's Bakeshop. It was not called Tate's at the time. And so that was when she was 21, and what she would do during the off season, so in the summertime, again, she had a lot more traffic out in the Hamptons, but during the wintertime, she would actually just start going around New York and offering her cookies and getting into stores and starting her whole little wholesale business. So that's kind of how that started. So from there, it just kept taking off. She had a bigger facility, and she just started, printing out cookies left and right. So some years went by, and she was, I don't know, burnt out's the word, but she's been making cookies since the age of 11, so for a long time. Yeah. So she decided, let's slow down a little bit. Maybe I'll give the reins to someone else, and I can do something else, or maybe not have all the responsibility. So what she did was she had two other partners, they were brothers, come into the business. And basically what happened, it went straight down. So basically when these guys came in, they didn't run the company well. They opened some massive cookie baking facility. They weren't paying the suppliers on time. They weren't paying anybody. They weren't collecting money. It was just a really bad. Yeah, so she stepped in. She tried to save it. But what happened was a lot of lawsuits started to happen. So in the end, these two guys they kept her name, Kathleen's Bake Shop, but she got all the equipment. So what do? She came up with a new name, which was her dad's name. So she came up with Tate's.
That's who Tate is.
Yeah, so Tate's her dad. Yeah, so that's how she came up with Tate's. So from there, she built it back up and sold this to Mondelez, one of the biggest food companies in the nation, for $500 million.
Wow.
From an 11-year-old girl making cookies to selling this for $500 million.
I like hearing you say it. Again,
$500 million. Yeah, that is just insane. Super success story. I mean, it took a lot of years, ton of hard work, but she did it. Yeah, so again, I've never tried these, super happy, so let's just dive in, huh?
Wait, so which flavor do you have?
So I have the butter crunch cookie.
Oh my God.
And then what do you got there?
This is our gluten-free chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm pretty ready. Yeah.
Kathleen King, I'm so excited. So this is a 7-ounce bag, first of all. Just want to show you guys what the packaging looks like.
I didn't even know this. I had no idea how it was packaged.
And there's 2 rows. There's 2 of these. And I'm going to place this Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna place this down here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 in a row.
And
A
there's,
total
again,
of,
two of these
yeah.
in the bag.
Total of 14. I'm gonna open this down here so you guys don't hear all this loud, packaging sound.
So again, one thing she really liked when she was developing her cookie recipe was she liked it really, really thin, crispy. So she even said that she doesn't like the big gooey cookies, and a lot of the big gooey ones you actually can't eat like the next day. They're just not good anymore. But hers are nice and thin, and you can eat these obviously the next day and package them.
Oh. Who doesn't like a good cookie?
Whoa, that smells so good.
Everyone has like their own preference, but I like them soft, I like them gooey, I like them crispy, I like them thin.
You like all the cookies.
The big ones. Oh, I like
Yeah.
All right, so
Wow, smells really
gluten-free
good.
chocolate chip.
Whoa. That is crunchy.
I need a minute.
She's going somewhere else. And she has a gluten-free one too, so that's a pretty good reaction. Wow. These are super good. They're definitely pretty sweet. I guess I didn't know what to expect really, but she's having a fun time over there. But wow, these are definitely on the sweet side. Again, I did choose the butter crunch cookie, so I guess that's what I was expecting, but
So what are those in there?
there's holes, there's a bunch of holes, yeah.
Okay.
So it looks like there's stuff, but it's actually just holes. I was actually doing the same thing. I thought, oh, the chocolate chips fall out or something, but no, it's just the holes natural when it's baking.
Kathleen, these are delicious. They're so nice. They're thin, they're crispy.
Whoa. Whoa.
Semi-sweet, I think, chocolate chips.
It's almost like nothing like a caramel. It tastes like caramel. When you try these, they taste like caramel or something.
They're so good.
Wow. I'm glad I waited to try these. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm not glad I waited to try these. I wish I was eating these the whole time.
I think you guys will like this. Be satisfied. Oh my god.
Whoa.
I'm getting chocolate everywhere. What else is new,
All right.
Crystal? Wait, I didn't get
Gluten-free.
Alright, I'm gonna step aside and try the butter crunch. So this is not gluten-free, right?
Not gluten-free.
Okay. It's nice to try them like back to back to see like, because a lot of the times gluten adds that like, that doughiness and you can, taste it a lot of the times too.
Wow. If you hand me this cookie, never ever would I guess it's not, or it is gluten-free. This tastes like some absolute normal cookie you'd buy anywhere at any shop. I almost think I like the gluten-free one more. I
like them for different reasons. Like, you're right with the caramel taste. I definitely feel like it's more caramel, but it could just be baked butter.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
It's baked butter, right? So.
Yeah, so again, it's the butter crunch cookie. Tate's Bakeshop. Whoa.
They're both yummy. It just depends on what you have a preference for. But definitely the gluten-free, it seems like hollower than the one that has gluten in it.
More airy.
Yeah, more airy. Yeah, that's a great way to describe it.
Guess I shouldn't talk with my mouth full, huh?
Not here. But they're both great cookies. I definitely love the classic chocolate chip gluten-free one. And I like the butter crunch too.
Well, yeah, again, exactly what Crystal said. Good for two different reasons. One, butter crunch, a little more sweet. I think I could have maybe I literally just ate like half of that one and I think I'm good. But this gluten-free chocolate chip, I could eat like the whole bag. It's definitely not too sweet. It's nice and airy, super crunchy.
It's not too sweet. That's
yeah, no, not at all.
Sometimes
it's perfect.
A lot of people don't like how sweet it is, but yeah, it's really yummy.
These are crazy, crazy good.
Yummy. Just having cookies in the middle of the day.
I ate the whole thing.
It's crunchy. I like it. It's fun. It's not super sweet. It shouldn't hurt your tummy. I mean, it might, I don't know. But...
Yeah, so again, this is 500 million. So,
wow.
Super happy for her. I don't know where they've taken the company now. I don't know what kind of sales they're doing, but if they sold it for 500 mil, I think they're doing pretty darn good in sales. You can find them all across the country. I'm sure you guys are familiar with them. If you haven't tried them before, that's why you're watching their video. Now you're getting a good sense. I highly recommend them. I actually like the gluten-free one more. I would definitely buy that one again if I'm buying them.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many flavors. I think they have, I don't know, 12 flavors or something. When I went to the store, they had about like 7 or 8 on the shelf, so I'm sure they make plenty more than that. But an absolute delicious product. I love her story. Started as a little girl making cookies, selling them on the roadside, you know, sticking to it, really giving it, you know, and
I hope she's living the sweet life now.
sweet life, yeah. So again,
Well, yeah, you guys should definitely go check it out.
yeah,
Go try them.
thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Shoopy Snacks. Again, I'm Shoopy, this is Crystal, and we'll see you guys next time. Please subscribe, like the video. Have a good one.
All right, bye guys.